In Soulmate Instrument News, play the flute of my heart, submitted by, why is Josh not on JK News?
That's a long story.
Dude, Will would love to have Josh. It's just he would not make any sense. A violin prodigy remortgaged her home to buy a $580,000 violin, but it got stolen and she fell into depression.
Oh my God.
$500,000 violin?
You done messed up, Aaron!
Is it one of those called like Stradivarius or something?
Ding, ding, ding.
Those things are hella
Those
expensive.
are the ones that are made from like a tree in the cold area, right? Or something from back in the day?
And it's like made in like the 1700s or some shit, and you can never have another one. Or 1600s, yeah.
Why is it a brand name in there?
The man that would construct these, like create these violins, his name was Stradivari.
Oh, so there's only a limited amount. That's why.
He only created 1,000, but they're saying about 650 have survived.
And they still like.
It was like during a weird
Yeah.
point of like weather, right?
Yeah, exactly. They're saying like scientifically, like since then we haven't seen the same type of weather repeat itself. So he created these violins out of the wood in that extreme cold, which made the wood really dense.
So it has a very specific sound.
Yep.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
somebody
so-
stole it.
I just pictured him in the cold, fucking trembling, and then he's like this fucking violin craftsman, and he's creating this shit, and then he's broke as fuck, and then but he's still cold, and he's like making it. He's like, one day I'm gonna make these the best violins in the world, and then people start buying it, and then one day, you know, Beethoven's homies get it, and then he starts to become the talk of the town of the classical music, and then he becomes famous.
Dude, they don't even know. We're mother duck goose, dude. One of a kind originals coming out.
Yep.
$500,000 t-shirts.
Made in the coldest office. You cannot duplicate
We
this
set
weather.
the AC at 63.
The AC is so cold, and we're gonna be trembling.
Who loves the violin so much that they would pay $600,000 for it?
This girl. So this
Oh,
girl,
please tell me she is not of the Chinese variety.
she's Korean.
Even worse.
It's people that value classical music though.
Yeah.
Yes.
The people that play in those like Philharmonics or whatever, those are the people that have the Stradivarius.
Violinists, when they rock out, they really lose themselves. Like, I've never seen any musician lose themselves the way that violinists do.
Because it's like a full body.
And then the whole time, like, you know how you're in this fucking position like this? So they're just like... And then they have this fucking cheek that's all the way pressed and closing their eyes at the same time.
They love it though, dude. They fucking love it, dude.
It's crazy, dude.
You know what's so funny? When Jason Chen plays a violin, he's so small, it looks like he has a guitar on his face.
Go, show me.
Jason Chen, it looks like this and shit. This is like his violin. He's so tiny. It's fucking cute. Look at this. Oh, Jason, you fucking cute bitch.
Yeah, so this story is about Min
jacked as
Kim,
fuck.
31 years old. She's a violinist and she was a child prodigy. When she was 7 years old, she was accepted into this really prestigious school.
So violin is life.
Exactly, violin is life.
Violin is life.
Yeah, and then 4 years later, she won the prestigious International Mozart competition.
I like how there's prestigious in the title. You guys should do that, the prestigious powerlifting meet.
Prestige.
The prestigious Southern California Barbell Brigade powerlifting meet.
You have to do your list with a fucking monocle in your eye, dude.
Yes, and a top hat.
Damn.
Yeah, so this is Min. And
Damn, she's young.
Her Strad,
Damn, twag.
She spent how much?
$580,000.
That's a how.
You know what? She actually got it for a steal. The original worth, like the actual worth of this violin is $1.2 million.
How did she get half off?
I'm not sure.
She's Korean, dude. That's how,
She
dude.
knows how to bargain.
Look at these fucking scratches on there.
And it got
damn.
stolen?
She had been playing on this violin for like at least a decade, and one day she was at this sandwich shop at this one train station in the UK.
Fucked up.
It's the UK, that's why.
Yeah, well, that's where she's from.
I thought she was from Southern Korea.
No, she's Korean, but she's.
Because Asians don't have the street smarts. Because in Asia, they don't, I mean, not specifically Korea, Japan, they don't have like people thieving from them all day long. So they leave shit around.
She has grown up in the UK.
Then she just.
Stupid.
Yeah, her family went over to the UK once they discovered that she had this like intense talent.
To nurture her talent.
There is absolutely no way I would carry something that's worth $1.2 million and not have that fucking surgically attached to my dick.
She did have it insured.
Oh, like attached to her pussy or what?
Stupid.
How come she didn't have the traditional handcuff to the hand and then the handcuff to the case?
I don't know.
Maybe, like I said, she's not street smart.
She was asked before.
Her specific Stradivarius is from 1696.
That's crazy, dude.
And so when she bought it, it was like in a really bad condition. She had to like restore it, spend a ton of money, and each year she has to spend a couple thousand on just maintaining it.
The luster, gotta put like the oils in it and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, so anyway, she was at this train station with her then boyfriend, and
What a shitty boyfriend. Let her shit get stolen.
apparently it was just stolen under the table, like between their legs. They didn't even realize it. She's saying that she was so devastated with the loss of this instrument because at this point, like that instrument had become a part of her. Like she said, like that was her soulmate. It was like no other instrument could replace that particular
It's not
violin.
her fault.
Damn.
People shouldn't be thieving.
I feel like thieves don't usually go for violins. It's an inside job.
Or maybe it's because it's the UK, so they're classy thieves.
So they know.
So they know what shit's expensive. Like they're stealing art pieces, violins. They're going into museums stealing statues.
But more specifically, it just seems to be a case, so they probably knew what was inside it.
They probably saw the case. So because the Stradivarius, they need special cases that keeps a certain humidity level too.
It's like a cigar.
Yeah, and they're probably like, holy shit, that's that case. So the violin in it must be hell expensive.
I didn't mean to be a dick, but that just looked like a normal violin to me.
I know, me too.
It looks
and
like
I
a
was
normal
looking at
violin to
it,
me,
I'm
too.
like, I don't know.
I don't know nothing. I don't know anything, but I just know people that have those, they guard it with their life.
Yeah.
Not this girl.
Well, I mean, the value in the violin isn't because it has like gold plates on it. You know, it's just the wood. Like it's not. I don't think like most people when they see a violin, they're like, "That's a Stradivarius."
I want to make one correction though. I did misstate how much it was worth. I said $1.2 million. That's in pounds. In US dollars is 1.5 million.
Shit.
That's a luxury home.
So then she spent like 800,000 USD on this violin.
No, it was actually 450,000 pounds, but 580,000 US dollars.
And then that's not even including all the work she put into it to get it to its
Yeah,
current
exactly.
state.
And then she had to keep paying throughout every year to maintain it.
I feel worse. This article goes on, and I just feel like my heart keeps tearing.
Well, let me give you a little bit of happiness. So, 3 years after it got stolen, she got a phone call, or a text actually. She got a text
I have your Stradivarius.
from the investigators here, and that they let her know that they found her Stradivarius.
Where was it?
They can't say how they found it because it's a part of another investigation
Okay.
of other stolen things.
Oh.
They went undercover, and then the cops seduced the robbers.
She cried her eyes out.
It was Thomas Crown.
For those 3 years, she was in severe depression. Like she couldn't even get out of bed. She said like it was always on her mind. Like she couldn't play anymore because before this, I didn't mention this, but she was actually like a really world-renowned violinist.
Oh.
That's what I'm assuming if she has one. The only people I know that have them are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like crazy as in crazy
It
good.
wouldn't be the same. I think I'd pick up another violin and go, it's not the same.
Get this shit away from me.
It would frustrate me, dude.
I just like picture her just like waking up in the middle of the night.
Fucking having night tremors and shit.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still gone. Oh, yeah.
I like how he hit one note too.
I know.
He gave it a chance.
One chance.
Can you imagine her mom like, just try it, you know? I know it's not the same.
Just a try it one time, please.
Give it a, you might like it. Fine, I don't want to. Fine. Just a try. It's not the same, you know?
After the violin was recovered, since the insurance that she got on it, they did pay out.
The money doesn't even matter to her though.
Yeah.
Because that violin's one of a kind.
But apparently the way they reported, because I don't know the details, but the way they reported is that she was eventually like forced to give up the violin to an investor. So I'm not sure the details, but yeah, so in the end she still didn't even get to keep her beloved instrument.
Why was she forced?
God.
That's the thing, I don't know the details.
Dude, just give her back her fucking violin, dude. She's gonna die.
Yeah, she owns that shit.
That's her heart.
What's that investor gonna do anyway with that violin? That person's probably just gonna like keep it in the home display case. Can't even play that shit.
A lot of them make money off of it. So they own it and then they'll put it in museums or they'll loan it to people that play in a Philharmonic and they get charged and they rent them out because they're so expensive.
Yo,
So-
give it back to her, man.
Don't molest it like that.
So she's saying this about her Stradivarius and other instruments, like it, quote, they don't earn their keep in the concert hall, they earn their keep in the dark, which is kind of sad.
There's just gonna be a bunch of other geeky ass Asians crying because no one else understands her struggle.
I know, dude. You know what though? I'll
That's
say
sad.
this. I want to have a passion in life as strong as her passion for violin. Because that is the difference between somebody who is good and somebody who is exceptional.
Exactly.
Yep.
That is what I want. I don't know what that is.
Well, she did also mention that her family, like...
They
it
beat her
was-
into it.
Exactly. It was so, like, yeah, they would pretty much beat her into it because she was saying that there would be times when she was a little girl that she was just like, you know, I just felt like a diamond being pulled out to be shined every time. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, I don't want to be performing just for whenever you guys want me to perform. But, like, she loved it, but she was also forced into it.
But if it wasn't for that El Tigre type of parent,
Tigre.
she wouldn't have been as excellent as she is right now. So there's a double-edged sword because it actually turned out they nurtured something that allowed her to be great.
Yeah.
But there's a give and take.
And then she has an unhealthy attachment to an object now because she identifies herself with the violin.
Exactly, yeah.
Every
That's what
time
a
I
lot
see
of
a
people are commenting.
Talented ass Asian kid, all in the comments that don't know Asians, they go, oh my god, you see, this is the thing with Asians, they're so disciplined and they have so much work ethic and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, you don't know that these kids are getting their asses fucking beat every single day and they hate this shit. When you see a talented little white girl, you're like, oh dude, this is pure fun, right? They're not getting their ass beat every day. Maybe a Russian gymnast, maybe.
I know.
But then when I see these Asian kids like doing anything talented at 4 years old, I'm like, that kid gets beat every fucking day. I feel so sad.
Except for dance moms.
Dance moms?
Dance moms are the only ones that
Gymnast moms?
the white dance moms.
They're just embarrassing like Katy Perry.
Stage moms?
Hope you guys enjoyed that video, but if you didn't, guess what? You can directly contribute to the articles that we discussed. Just cruise on over to the description box below, click on that link to submit your article. Also, for the next video, click right up here.